Hello sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited for today's video. We are taking a little break. Not technically at home, we're still working, but we're taking a little break from the bathroom renovation to do a little bit of spring decorating and just preparing our sunroom for the spring season. So we've had some really great weather here in the Carolinas. Today, unfortunately, it's a little bit gloomy and a little bit cooler, but we have enjoyed some 70 and 80 degree days, which has been heavenly. And we've been able to open up these sunroom windows and doors and just let the breeze come through, and it's been so relaxing and we've really been enjoying it. But I need to do some work in here. We really haven't done anything in here since the holidays. So I would like to spruce up the pillows, add a little bit of decor in here, some plants, and just liven the space up for spring. So that's what we're gonna do in this video today, and I'm excited to bring y'all along. Before we jump in, I want to share some of the pieces that I've collected from Ruly. And if you are not new here, you know that I love Ruly so much. Ruly is an online boutique that has all things home. They also have beautiful clothing for women, for kids as well. They have accessories, shoes, purses, bags, jewelry. Ruly recently dropped their big spring collection and it's gorgeous. It is so reminiscent of House Holm. Our styles are very similar. All of the pieces that I picked out are all pieces from vendors that we used to buy from for House Holm. So if you have that little ache in your heart and you're missing House Holm too, and missing getting to shop from us, make sure you go and check out Ruly because they have so many pieces that truly just remind me of House Holm. So let me share what I have picked out. Now I am going to put the name of each item on the screen for you guys, and I'm going to link each one of the products down in the video description so that you can go and check them out yourself if you'd like to. I love this neutral lumbar pillow. This is going to be perfect for our couch right here. I think I'm going to put it right in the center. I love that it has kind of a heathered material to it, or heathered look, and it also has this like woven detail on the sides. I'm all about texture, so I think this one is going to be the perfect fit. It does come with a zipper enclosure, so you can remove the insert if you want to. It also does come with the insert, so it's not just the pillow cover, but the insert as well. I have two more pillows that I'll be sharing, and they also come with the insert. The next one is this gorgeous floral pillow. I love this one. I thought this would be a fun and springy one, given that it does have that floral detail on it. The last pillow that I grabbed was this woven pillow. This is like a chunky knit. It's super cozy, but also really neutral. So I feel like having these three pillows and maybe adding in a green throw blanket or something that just brings in that spring color will be perfect. Next, I have this beautiful green planter. Look at this coloring. It's so pretty. It's dainty. It's not too big, which I really love, especially in a smaller space like this. So I'll either probably put this on the ottomans that we have in here, or I'm thinking we're gonna head to IKEA, and I'm thinking about possibly, we'll see, putting a plant shelf in the corner here. They have a beautiful wooden corner plant shelf, and I feel like it's open enough that it's not gonna really block off the windows, and I'm just gonna go and see it in person and we'll see what we think. So I was thinking about possibly putting some plants on that little shelf, maybe some little books or a candle. We'll just kind of see. But I think this guy is adorable, and I'm probably gonna put a faux plant in here from IKEA unless I feel really inspired as I'm looking around. They do also sell like live succulents and live smaller plants too. So we'll just kind of see what happens there. I'll bring you along so you can come to IKEA with me. It's not going to be a full shop with me or anything like that, but we are just going to take a look at some of the things that I've kind of bookmarked as I've been browsing online. I did grab 2 kitchen items from Ruli. They have a bunch of beautiful kitchen pieces, from tea towels to cutting boards, pitchers, you name it. But when I saw this little whisk, I thought it would be such a cute little countertop piece. I think it is gorgeous with that gold detail on the top, and then it has the wooden base. Isn't this so like House and Holm? I just love it. So I grabbed that one, and then I grabbed a little set of some dishcloths. This one is a set of 3. So you have this kind of brown taupey color, and then it does have a little hook on it, or a little hoop I should say, that you could hang it to dry if you wanted to. I know some people on their lower cabinets underneath their sink have like little command hooks and things like that, where you can try to dry out some of your towels if you wanted to. This one is a black and like ivory checkered material and has the hoop as well. And then this one is just very neutral, and I think it's so cute. These are all 100% cotton. So that is my little haul from Ruli. Make sure that you go and check out their website. I'll have everything linked down in the video description below, as I said. And now we are going to head to IKEA. So this is actually my second trip to IKEA in just a couple of weeks. So I kind of knew what I was going looking for. I had seen these beautiful green mugs the last time I was here, but unfortunately they were sold out of this set that came with the saucer, and I really wanted those. I also went back to check on these trays. I was looking for a round tray to go on our ottoman in the living room, and I just felt like, since the ottoman was kind of that brown color, I didn't want to go with something brown, and that was unfortunately all that they had. I did find some really great pillow covers as well as some cute waffle weave towels, and I did end up picking those up, so I'll show them more in detail. But I loved the bedding that they had out right now. They have some really cute duvet covers and sheet sets, perfect for the spring and the summer. They're very lightweight. They had lots of different greens, so I thought those were really cute. I'm going to kind of keep those in the back of my mind if we end up needing any bedding anytime soon. These are the towels that I just mentioned, and I'm thinking about using them as little throw blankets in the sunroom, so stay tuned to see what I end up doing with those. Then I hopped over to the pillow cover section. So at IKEA, they sell all of the pillow covers separate from the inserts, and so you can kind of mix and match and find what you like, and there's all kinds of different patterns and colors. And then I also came over to the wall covering areas. These are some different shades, kind of like Roman shades that you could hang in a window. I'm kind of just keeping our bathroom that we're working on right now, our renovation, in there in the back of my mind. We've got a little window in there, and I'd love to take the blinds out and replace them with something. I didn't find anything that I really loved at IKEA, but they did have a lot of different options. Now I'm thinking that I want to put some curtains in the sunroom, but it is a little bit tricky with the placement of them, and also the only real way that we would be able to hang these is by using a tension rod, because the material that the inside of the walls and the window frames are made out of isn't wood like the inside of our house is. It's more of, I don't know, maybe like an aluminum material, not something that you would really want to like drill into or screw into and have actual curtain rods hanging up. I just don't know that it would be best for just keeping the integrity, I suppose, of that material and of the sunroom. So stay tuned to see what we end up doing in there. But of course, on my way out, I went through and looked at all of the greenery and the plants that they had, trying to find a little plant for my Roulis pot. And they always have just great affordable options here for faux, and then also some real plants. Of course, we're indoors here at IKEA, and a lot of the plants that they had were better for indirect sunlight, and the sunroom gets a lot of direct sunlight. So I did not end up going with anything real in there, but they did have a lot of great options. So I am back from IKEA, and I want to share my haul really quick, and then I may pick the rest of this video back up this weekend because it is just so gloomy and it is raining outside, and I would love to shoot this on like a beautiful sunny day. So let's go ahead and do our haul, and yeah, I have just a pile of goodness. I did grab a couple of these mugs. I shared these in my last IKEA shop with me, and at that time they had the little saucers still available, and I was so sad that they were sold out, but I still went ahead and grabbed 2 of these mugs to add to our coffee bar. I feel like they add just a really pretty shade of green to that space for spring and summer. Then I grabbed this plant, and I thought this one could be really pretty, just kind of draping over a little stool in our new pot from Roulis. So I am excited to see how that all comes together. I am not even going to try to pronounce the name of this one, so there you go. I'll try to link these products as well down in the video description. I saw these cute little pillow covers, and they were so inexpensive. I mentioned that I was wanting to add some greens to liven this space up and mix in with my neutral colors that I have in the pillows from Roulis, and I thought these would go together really nicely. So these are just the covers, and then I did purchase the inserts. These are so inexpensive at IKEA. I think they're about $7.99, and they are the down inserts. The downside, no pun intended, is that with these, you do, like specifically with the IKEA ones, you have to refluff a lot, but it's a really affordable option to pair with these. And also, I will say the quality of the Roulis pillows are unmatched. The IKEA pillow covers are super thin, so I'm gonna need to steam them for sure, but I think you can kind of tell just how thin those are. Check out this jumbo watering can. This one reminds me of the one that Hearth & Hand has sold in the past. They have one that's very similar with the wooden handles, and it's kind of like a creamy taupey color. It's really beautiful. It's quite large, but I thought it would help fill the space that I have kind of tucked away in this corner. So we are going to use it over there, and it's just gonna add a fun little touch, very springy, I guess. Then I found these waffle weave towels, and I have 2 potential uses for these. I've been contemplating putting them in our half bathroom that we are currently renovating. I have some hooks I'll be putting on the wall. I also am hoping to find some sort of cute stool to put in there that I could put some folded towels on maybe. When I saw these, I just thought they were so cute. I love the fringe detail and that green. It also looks really good with the pillow cover that I just showed y'all. So there is a chance I might drape one of these over the side of the couch or one of the chairs on the other side. So we'll just kind of see what I end up doing with those. I did also grab another throw for this space because I wasn't sure if I would use the towels, if they were going to be big enough. I mean, in the summer you don't really need a blanket in here, but maybe in the evenings, just something really lightweight. So I also grabbed this one. I'm gonna see if I can slide it out so I can show it to you. Okay, so this one is like a two-toned. I think it's really pretty. It's very lightweight, which I love, and it also has that kind of fringy detail to it as well. So I thought this one would be really pretty, super affordable, and very lightweight. Okay, last but not least, from IKEA, I did go ahead and grab some curtains. I think I showed y'all in the shopping portion of this video that I was kind of eyeing the curtains. I have always thought that it would be kind of a neat idea to put some curtains in this space, but it's kind of tricky because of the placement of the windows. These are really tall windows, and then above them there are some rectangular windows that go the opposite direction, and it's just interesting. So this may be a total flop and I may be returning these, but I did buy these tension rods. They were $7.99, so I figured if it doesn't work, it's really not a big loss, and honestly I probably could just slide them right back in the packaging and return them. But we're gonna give it a go, and we're gonna see if on the inset of the windows, if I can hang these. We'll see. I'm excited to try that out and just kind of see if it works. They did not have the plant stand that I was hoping to find, or maybe they did. I just couldn't find it, and I was on a time crunch. Wasn't near any of the other plant items or any of the other plant stands. Today has turned into my return day, and I have just been doing all the returns. So we got IKEA taken care of. I showed you my haul from there. I had to run to Target to return a couple of things, and while I was there, I decided to look for some tension rods. You saw I just bought some at IKEA, but they're the wrong size. I wasn't necessarily planning on buying those when I was headed to IKEA, so I hadn't measured my space or anything. I was like 3 inches off, so total bummer. Went to Target. They only had one of the size that I needed, and unfortunately didn't have the time to go ahead and Target hop and find exactly what I needed. So that will happen another day. I did grab 3 things that I want to share, and then we're gonna press pause and come back on a sunny day because it has just been dreary and rainy and cold all day. Okay, so I did grab this candle from the Hearth and Hand line. I really loved the coloring of it. I feel like it goes so well with my little Ruly planter. It's the grapefruit and basil scent. It's a soy candle. It smells so delicious, and I love when it gets really warm in this room and I have a candle in here, even if it's not burning. Well, especially when it's not burning, it kind of gets a little melty and the aroma just fills the space without having to even light it. So I really love that. But anyway, I grabbed that. I also grabbed this throw, but I don't think it's gonna be in this room. I think I'm gonna use it in either the entryway. I have a little chair that I'd like to put it on. I need to add some color in there, or maybe in our living room. I'm going to be filming our spring home tour very soon. I think that'll be live next week for y'all. So I'm just looking for those finishing touches as I'm out and about and shopping. I've got some round ottomans inside the sunroom here, and I've been looking for a great round tray to place on top. It's kind of tricky to find them because the ottomans are that wicker woven material, and a lot of baskets and trays are that material as well, especially round ones. So I was so excited when I found this. It has an antique brass finish on the handles, which is my color. I do not like the bright gold shade, so I was really excited when I found this one. This was a little bit more expensive, $34.99, but it's gonna be so good to have in here for setting down drinks and things like that when we're entertaining. So I'm really excited about that one. Okay, I'll see you guys on a sunny day. The sun did finally decide to come out, so we are back in the sunroom, and I've got my handy dandy husband helping me out with these curtains. So we did end up finding a larger tension rod from a different Target. I was able to get them just delivered to the house. The unfortunate thing is the weight limit is not great on them. You're gonna find that really honestly with any tension rod. So what we ended up doing was putting in 1 screw on each side to support the tension rod so they're not slipping down. With that being said, these are going to be mostly purely for just decoration. We're not going to be sliding them open and closed just for safety purposes, but they are securely hung up there, and I can't wait to show y'all the reveal in just a couple of minutes because it warms this space up so much. The sun is still able to filter beautifully through the curtains. It gives us just a tiny bit more privacy in here, but it just feels so much more homey, and I really love it. As I mentioned in my haul, you're definitely getting what you're paying for when it comes to these pillows from IKEA. So what I decided to do was to double stuff and just use one of the pillow covers, and I'll probably return the other one or maybe use it somewhere else in our house, just over a different insert that I already have, because with a single pillow insert, it just it was baggy. Typically, when you are using a pillow cover and you're putting an insert inside, you want the insert to be larger than the pillow cover. So if the pillow cover is 18 inches, you want to go with a 20-inch insert. And that way your pillow is nice and full and firm, and it doesn't have a loose cover on it. So I went in and did that. I double stuffed it, and I definitely think that that was the right call. You're going to see here just shortly that I kind of play around with my pillows on the couch here. I ended up running down to the basement at one point and grabbing some pillows I had down there, swapping them out with the white one that I have on the end, and then adding another pillow to the other side just to really fill the space out well. Over here on our swivel chairs, I tossed the bath sheet and felt like it was super cute. So I will take the tag off, don't worry. But I thought this was a great way just to kind of drape it over the side, add some green to this side of the room, and would be cozy and great and lightweight for those cooler summer and spring evenings. And then here are the ottomans that we have. These are from Target, and they're amazing because the lids come off and you can store whatever you'd like inside. So usually we keep blankets in one, and the kids will keep some of their little toys or card games and things like that in the other. So I'm refluffing the couch up, and I just love it. It feels so cozy. And over here on this side, I did end up getting this Target plant stand delivered, and I think it's perfect for this teeny tiny little spot. I added my little pot from Ruli with the plant from IKEA, and I think it just finished off that little space and tied in all the plants so beautifully. thank you so much for being here. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that it gave you a little bit of spring decorating ideas for your sunroom or porch or patio if you have one. I also wanted to remind you to check out Ruli and their spring line that has launched. It is so beautiful. There's so many great pieces in there. I'll have everything linked from this video down in my video description below, and if you're not already a part of our YouTube family, I'd love to have you join. We are currently in the process of renovating our half bathroom. Part 1 of that series has already been released, but I have 2 more parts coming very soon, as well as a spring home tour, and it would be so wonderful to have you following along. Thanks for being here, and I hope you have a great day.